What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 53 of our MLB The Show 23 Baltimore Orioles franchise mode. We start this episode off with a trade. We're sending Bob Adling, 18-year-old B potential, 62 overall starting pitcher. Anthony Gutierrez, a B potential, 81 overall, 22-year-old outfielder. Anyone else? Jordan Westburg, 87 overall B potential, 28-year-old utility infielder, to the Toronto Blue Jays for Jasson Dominguez, a 24-year-old, 78 overall switch hitting center fielder versus left fielder right there. So there you go. That trade is going to go through right there. So Blue Jays will accept that trade. But we're not quite done after that trade right there, though. So the Blue Jays, they did like that trade. We're sending Kobe Mayo, DH type, third base, first baseman. He is a DH type, though, 25 overall. He's got like 29 home runs in 3 seasons. Not too bad, but we don't have a space for him. Hudson Haskin, 28-year-old, 70 overall center fielder, C potential. And Chase McDermott, 28-year-old starting pitcher, 71 overall, C potential. We're going to be sending them to the Toronto Blue Jays for Jordan Westburg. So it is a, in theory, 5-for-1 trade. So a couple like meh players that Toronto's interested in, but they are gonna get Kobe Mayo, Adling, and Anthony Gutierrez as like the big 3, and then you have some filler guys at the back end. But let's go see right here. Jasson Dominguez is gonna be playing right field for us. He is gonna be batting 6th in the lineup, kind of breaking up the teams. But take on the New York Yankees. We have Peraza at short, Churrio at center field, Judge and right, Lowe at second, and I guess we'll figure out the rest as we go through the lineup. But Jasson Dominguez making his Baltimore Orioles debut against the team that initially signed him as an amateur free agent. So that's a bit of a storyline right there. Well, he never got a chance to play here. He was traded for Ricky Tiedemann, I believe. Do a little bit of deep diving on this one. I believe Dominguez and Tiedemann were flip-flopped, because I think he's on the Yankees in this series. But Tiedemann on the Yankees, Dominguez went to Toronto. Okay, I guess I can kind of figure out. You got Churrio, you got Judge. I guess they still had Stanton at DH. So, I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but who knows? I don't understand how AI trades do their thing. But Lance McCullers, he's on the mound, 6 starts, 8-3 on the season, 3.62 ERA, 112 innings pitched, 100 hits, a 138 whip, 55 walks, and 92 punch-outs for the split reliever/starter Lance McCullers Jr. So McCullers, rocking the mustache, no beards, takes on Gunnar Henderson here, who strikes out swinging at that inside slider. First punch out of the game for Lance. Now Elijah Green in the 2-hole, and Green chases that one low below the zone. And the catcher's going to send that one to first base for out number 2. So 2 outs now here, as we have Adley Rutschman up now, and Adley Rutschman will chase that sinker below the zone. And it's going to be a 1-2-3 inning here, as McCullers strikes out the side in order. Jack Leiter, he's on the mound here for the Baltimore Orioles. 22 starts, 13-3, a 2.86 ERA, 154 innings pitched, a 116 for hits, a 104 whip, 44 walks, 242 punch-outs here for the former Texas Rangers top prospect, Jack Leiter. Now, Oswaldo Peraza, the shortstop, leads things off with a punch-out on the full count. So up and in gets him. That's the first strikeout of the day for the young Jack Leiter. Now, followed by center fielder Jackson Churrio. Churrio will put that one on the ground. We have Luis Angel Acuna fielding that one. Gets that over the first in time, and that's going to be 2 outs here in the inning. Now up comes Aaron Judge, the right fielder, and Judge will strike out on the 95-mile-an-hour up and in. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. Torkelson here leading off the second. That's going to be a ground ball. Knocked down by the first baseman. Flipping to McCullers in time, and that's going to be out number 1 here in the second. That is going to be forward tired now by McCullers here via the ground out. And now we're going to have Heston Kjerstad. He's going to be DHing from now on. That's going to be a strikeout there. So that's 4 punch-outs from McCullers through an inning and 2/3. So McCullers is dealing now, but here we do. We have Jasson Dominguez, and Dominguez takes the outside knuckle curve. That's more low and outside. Tosses that into left field, but that's going to be caught, though, by the left fielder. And that's going to be 6 up, 6 down now, as we have Lowe, Ward, and the 6-hole hitter. But Brandon Lowe, second baseman, starts things off with the ground ball. Holiday, jump throw, and time. Big catch right there by Spencer Torkelson to get the first out here in the second. Taylor Ward, I believe Ward is playing left field. That's going to be the strikeout right there against Taylor Ward. And up comes Jack Sawinski, who is playing first base. Yeah, Sawinski's playing first base. That's insane, but he strikes out looking. All right, Jackson Holiday leads things off here in the third inning with a leadoff walk. First base runner for either team in this one via the walk right there. McCullers is no his perfect game's over up to the no-hitter. Now we have Luis Angel Acuna, who sends that to center field, but the center field is going to get underneath that one, make the catch, and that's going to be out number 1 here in the third inning. So, 1 out now in the third inning. We're going to have the 9-hole hitter due up here. That's going to be Drew Jones. Drew Jones, watch the ball 4 go by. Second walk in the inning here, issued by Lance McCullers. So 2 on, 1 out. Now Gunnar Henderson, who's 0 for 1, chases the outside sinker. That's going to be 2 outs with 2 on here. 5th of the game for McCullers. Elijah Green up, and a Green sends that one deep to left. That one's back and very gone, and that one is a 3-run home run. The first hit of the game for the Baltimore Orioles is the 15th home run of the season for Elijah Green. 406 feet, 104.5 is the exit velo on that home run right there for Elijah Green. Not really known for his power, but he definitely got a hold of all of that one. Now up comes Adley Rutschman, and Rutschman goes back to back with Elijah Green. Dead center field, and that one is way gone. So 18th home run of the season there for Adley Rutschman, as that's going to be 2 hits and 4 runs allowed there by Lance McCullers. The walks, they do come around and bite you, especially with 2 outs here in the inning. Hate to see that one though, but 421 feet, 110 is that exit velo on the 18th home run of the season for Adley. Now Spencer Torkelson's up, 0 for 1 of the day, puts that one on the ground. Sawinski backhands it. That's going to be a ground out there to the first baseman. Tyler O'Neill's up, and O'Neill, he goes down looking at that one. That's going to be the punch out there. And now up comes Eugenio Suarez, and Suarez goes down looking. Back-to-back punch-outs there for Leiter. He's got 6 on the day so far. And now up comes Ben Rotvet. Rotvet. There, he pops up in the foul territory. So poor Ben right there, he doesn't have a chance. Alright, Heston Kjerstad, he leads things off top of the 4th, sends that inside cutter, dead center field. That one, though, going to get camped under for out number 1. So there is 1 out now here in the inning, following the fly out to center field. But Jackson Chura, he does make the catch there. Jasson Dominguez up, and Dominguez sends that one to left field. That one's going to get down, fielded by the left fielder. Dominguez thought about second, but I'll just take that one to first base. So there you go, first hit against the Yankees for the new Baltimore Oriole, as Jackson Holiday sends that one to center field. That one's at the wall, looking up, and that one's going to be gone. The 3rd home run of the game allowed to the Baltimore Orioles. That's going to be 6 runs issued by Lance McCullers. So McCullers, he was doing great those first 2 innings, and then the 3rd inning came around for 4. This innings had hit him for 2 runs right there. It is a 6-0 Baltimore lead. And out comes the Yankees manager. He's seen enough of his starter. McCullers, his day is done. Go back to the bullpen, Lance. There's a reason you're not a starter. But there you go. McCullers' day is done. Out of the bullpen, we're going to have a reliever here for the New York Yankees. That's going to be Luis Gil. Gil, in 27 appearances, 4-5 with 2 saves, 9 innings pitched, a 4.62 ERA, 88 strikeouts, and 58 walks. Righty's batting .246, lefty's batting .256 against the right-handed hard thrower right there. So slider is high against Acuna. That's going to be a 1-out walk. So first batter Gil faces gets on base. Drew Jones up, and Drew Jones chases 97 inside. That's going to be the 2nd out here in the inning. So 2 outs now, full count Gunnar Henderson, and Henderson was watching all the way. 2nd walk issued by Gil. Full count there to Green, and Green chases the fastball just above the zone to end the inning. Oswald Peraza, the shortstop, up, and the shortstop goes down swinging there. That's going to be the 7th punch out of the campaign here for Jack Leiter. Now Jackson Churio 0 for 1. He goes down looking. That's going to be the 2nd punch out here in the inning. The 8th on the day for Leiter. Now up comes Aaron Judge, 1-1 count, and that's a pop-up behind the plate. Adley's mask is off, and Adley will make the catch to end the 4th inning. So there you go. Big 1-2-3 inning there for Leiter and the Orioles. Adley Rutschman leads off the 5th inning here against Luis Gil, who's out for his 2nd inning of work. And that's going to be played by Brandon Lowe, the 2nd baseman here for the New York Yankees, for the 1st out in the inning. Now up comes Spencer Torkelson now, and Torkelson will draw ball 4. That is the 3rd walk issued for Luis Gil in the inning he's pitched so far. Heston Kjerstad up now, ground ball right to Peraza to Lowe, over to first to Sawinski, who digs it out, and that's going to end the 5th inning. Now on to the bottom of the 5th now for the New York Yankees has Brendan Lowe. He strikes out swinging there for the 9th of the game for Jack Leiter. Taylor Ward's up now, and Ward will pop this one up. That one's in the infield dirt. Gunnar Henderson's underneath of it, and Gunner's going to make the catch there for the 2nd out here in the inning. So 2 outs now. Up comes Jack Sawinski, the 1st baseman, who will go down looking at the changeup. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. As we're on to the top of the 6th inning now, Baltimore leads this one 6-0. Yankees still being no hit. Jasson Dominguez chases the fastball inside there. Heel out for his 3rd inning of work against the Baltimore Orioles. Now up comes Jackson Holliday, 2-2 count, and Holliday watches strike 3 go by. Back-to-back punch-outs here for Heel. He's got 4 in his relief appearances so far. Luis Angel Acuna up, 1-1 count, sends that one to right center field. That one will be getting down off the top of that right center field wall. Acuna, though, only getting a 2-out double here. He is in scoring position, though, so he can score on just about any hit to the outfield. Next batter up is going to be Drew Jones, who gets that hit to the outfield there, and that one's going to clear the wall. So big home run there, Drew Jones, his 17th of the season. And that is going to be the 4th home run of the game for the Baltimore Orioles. 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and now 1 here in this inning. Baltimore, they are on a home run tear here. Not really known for their power, but they can still hit for power when they want to. And there you go, Gunnar Henderson goes back-to-back with Drew Jones. That one's dead center field. And that one is going to be gone. 24th of the season for Gunnar. 438 feet to that right center field spot. 109 is the exit velo there. That is the 24th of the season there for the young 3rd baseman. So Gunnar stepping on home plate right there. You'll love to see that, as Baltimore now has 5 home runs here on the day. Out of the bullpen comes former top prospect for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, Griffin Canning. In 34 games, he is 4-5 with a blown save and a save as well. 79 innings pitched, a 3.65 ERA, 63 strikeouts, 33 walks. First batter up, Elijah Green gets issued that free pass right there. And there's one thing that Baltimore is doing besides hitting home runs, is getting free passes. Next batter up, that's going to be Rutschman, who strikes out looking there, trying to get a free pass for himself. Tyler O'Neill's up, and O'Neill swings through that 12-6 curveball, so a big punch out there for the former St. Louis Cardinal. 11 on the day now. Up comes Eugenio Suarez, and Suarez will chase that one out of the zone. That's going to be a cool dozen strikeouts there for Jack Leiter here through 5 2/3. Ben the catcher up, and Ben the catcher gonna get that one stolen there by Gunnar Henderson. That hit written all over it, but Gunnar just pulls it out of the air. Spencer Torkelson up now. Torkelson puts that one on the ground right to Peraza, who goes to first with it. And Sawinski can't get a glove on it. And Torkelson tries to go for second, being a little cheeky there, but opts to stay at first. Heston Kjerstad chases the fastball. That was just kind of chest high there. Didn't really chase it, just swung right through it. Now here we go, Dominguez up, full count, circle change on the outside corner. Very good pitch there by Griffin Canning. Great placement altogether. If he gets that, he's not doing much with it. Next batter up, Jackson Holliday. He almost takes off Griffin Canning's head. gets himself a 2-out single. So keeping the inning alive here is Jackson Holliday. That's going to bring up our 8-hole hitter following that single. So the 8-hole hitter up down. Now it comes Luis Angel Acuna, who sends that one to center field. That one going to be caught, though, by Jackson Chourio, and that's going to end the 7th inning. So on to the bottom half of the inning now. We're going to have Peraza, Chourio, and Aaron Judge due up. So the shortstop, Oswaldo Peraza, up. He sends that one to center field. Elijah Green underneath, and Elijah Green makes the catch for out number 1. 1 out now here in the 7th. Up comes Jackson Chourio. Chourio will be issued the free pass right there. First walk issued by Jack Leiter on the 100th pitch of the campaign. Aaron Judge up now, and Judge puts that one on the ground to Jackson Holliday. Flips to Acuna, who goes to Torkelson in time. And there you go. He's off the 8th with a full count as he swings through that fastball right there. So big punch out there for Griffin Canning, who is on his 2nd inning of work. Now up comes Gunnar Henderson, who homered in his last at-bat. And the inside slider there. He ties him up and nods, and he's going to get set down. Canning, 45 pitches on the day so far. And up comes Elijah Green, 2-2 count, and Green sends that one down the right field line. That's going to have Aaron Judge coming in for it, making the catch, and that will be a 1-2-3 8th inning here for the Orioles offense. So out comes Jack Leiter for the 8th inning of work, 107 pitches on the day, ground ball, fielded by Holliday, jump throw, there you go. That's going to be out number 1 here in this one. So no hitter through 7 1/3 innings for Jack Leiter, as up comes Taylor Ward. Ward here will put a ball on the ground. Acuna gonna field it. Gonna flip that one to first in time for out number 2. So 2 outs here in this one. That no-hitter is progressing through 7 2/3 inning. Now we're gonna have Jack Sawinski up. Sawinski will send that one to left field. Drew Jones settles underneath of it, makes the catch, and we're on to the top of the 9th inning here as Baltimore still leads 9-0. Adley Rutschman leads things off against Canning with a lead-off single here. So almost taking Canning's head off on that one. That's just a mighty fine swing there from Adley Rutschman. Spencer Torkelson up now. Torkelson puts that one on the ground. Right to Lowe, who flips to Peraza, who goes to Sawinski in time for a double play here. There's now 2 outs in the top of the 9th. 4-6-3 is the putout on that double play. So with 2 outs now here in the inning, up comes Kerstead, who will send that one to right field. That one, though, going to be over the head of the 7'12" Aaron Judge. And Kerstead kind of caught in no man's land. Throw to first will not be in time. That's a very long single right there for Heston Kerstead. Almost got thrown out at second base. Next bat up, Jasson Dominguez chases the low circle change. That's going to be end to the top of the 9th. On to the bottom of the inning as up comes Jack Leiter. Tyler O'Neill will put that one in play down the right field line. Jasson Dominguez is going to make the catch in fair territory as Leiter is 2 outs away from history. Eugenio Suarez up now. Suarez sends that one to right. That one will get down in front of Dominguez, and that there will be the first hit of the game for the New York Yankees. And with that base hit, out comes Dave Roberts. He's going to pull his starter. 8 1/3 innings, allowing 1 hit, a dozen strikeouts. What else more could you ask from the young Jack Leiter? Out of the bullpen will come Jordan Romano, who in 22 games has no record, 8 holds, 19 innings pitched, a .92 ERA, 18 strikeouts, 2 walks. Rays are batting a .14, but he's batting a .74 against them. So here, 1-2 count to the catcher, I'm assuming. Flips to Acuna, over to first in time. And in the inning-ending double play there, we'll get Romano and the Orioles out of the 9th. And Baltimore takes this one easily by a final score of 9-0. So Baltimore not only acquires the Yankees' former top prospect, Jasson the Martian Dominguez, but to add insult to injury, they upset New York here in New York 9-0, being no hit through 8 1/3 innings. Player of the game goes to Leiter. The win goes to Jack Leiter. And Lance McCullers Jr. gets the loss there. You hate to see that from Lance. Pitched very well in this game. Just couldn't do it. But take a look here at the trade deadline. Any big names, just kind of keep your eye out. Feel free to pause. Luis Camposano gets traded to the Blue Jays. Jose Aguilar gets traded to the Yankees. Scott Efros to the Reds. Rooker gets traded. Jake Myers gets traded. Michael Bush gets traded. Cole Young, top prospect for, I think, like the Mariners. Edmundo Sosa goes to the Blue Jays. Let's see any other big crazy trades. Alexis Diaz goes to the Braves. Anthony Salamento goes to the Brewers, so top prospect there for the Pirates. Let's see any other big names. John Gray goes to the Brewers. Okay, John Gray to the Brewers. Verdugo goes to the Mets. Any other? James Woods goes to the Reds. Okay, Reds. Doing some things here. Taylor Trammell goes to the Reds as well. Gets traded from the Rockies. Yankees acquired Tyler O'Neill. I guess that's how they got him. That makes sense. Let's see. Miguel Vargas goes to the Padres. Shea Langeliers goes to the Giants. And yeah, that's kind of how the trade deadline wraps up. But next time you know, peace out, rock on, stay super classy. Catch you on the next episode here on